A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And now Austin's starting group. They've got Derrick Rose, Carmelo Anthony out there with LeBron James, and it's Houston in at the 2 spot. And for Cleveland, Cunningham is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Doherty in at the 5. Here we go. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Irving for 3. Anthony grabs the board. Here's James. Oh, nice. Wow.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Rose, the pass to Chamberlain. Back to Rose. Screen by James. Rose into the lane, and the layup is good.
I mean, how many times have you seen that? Derrick Rose driving, scoring, exerting his will on the game.
Cunningham outside. Back to Irving from behind the arc. That shot off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Houston. Over Irving. Houston can't hit.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now here's Mobley. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Irving for 3. Can't hit that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Anthony for 3. Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Doherty. Cunningham outside. And there's a pick. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Deflected!
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Offensive rebound. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at Cleveland, holding down the 6th spot right now, in the middle of this conference.
Well, I think for Cleveland, their focus is shifting now to the playoffs. Now, they could wrap up a good seed, and of course, it's a matter of playing their best basketball to close out this regular season.
Irving goes in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
So silky and confident. Irving making it look effortless.
3-pointer, Anthony. The rebound by Doherty. Cavaliers trail by 3. Right side, Mitchell. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Pass to Doherty, and he dunks it down.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Here's James. Got it. James has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Irving, the pass to Doherty. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Rose can't connect.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Doherty. It's going to be on LeBron James. First foul of the game. Nance, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Now into the lineup. Number 22, Larry Nance.
Irving looking around. 6 to shoot. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Shot's good by James. James has got 6.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Here's Irving. Here's Doherty. Blocked! Pass to James. Back to Rose. The 3 is up. The putback. Chamberlain. The rebound by Doherty.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it. Right where it needed to be.
So both teams making some changes here. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
For Austin, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Houston gets the bucket.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Cunningham. There's the screen. Inside. Here's Doherty. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
It's stolen by Nance. Here's Price. He nails it, and we're tied.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Rose. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
Oh, once Rose feels like he has to step on the defense, he's ready for a liftoff. What a slam.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Price, the pass to Cunningham. 1:46 left in the opening quarter. Austin grabs a miss, and this group has reached rarefied air with the win streak underway. Now up to 21. Unbelievable.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by Austin. And here's Cunningham outside, and it's Jordan with the rebound.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Smith, and he buries his first look.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Here's Lewis. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Price. Cleveland again missing. Austin leading by 6. Here's James. Oh, man!
Look out below.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Pass to Mitchell. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Nance outside. Can they get it? Lewis can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Longhorns. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Nance outside to the middle. And he lays it up and in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed,
the previous play is under review.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so it's Austin with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Austin so far, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has. Look out!
Wow. With authority!
Oh, some explosive stuff from Rose right at the rim, showing these young boys how ferocious he can still be.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Price. Fires for 3. They get it back. Here's Ilgauskas. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Cleveland shooting their first free throws tonight.
Line for your Cavaliers. Zydrunas Ilgauskas taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Well, Tim, offensive efficiency has soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
Here's James. He had 34 points in the win against Brooklyn.
Now, let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team. Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Price, the pass to Ilgauskas. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
James, right side. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Here's Price, guarded by Rose. Cleveland working the ball around now. And he's going for the lob! And Nance with the slam!
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Back over to you, Brian.
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. making a change here. Mobley's checked in. And every offense works to create good looks. Here are the beneficiaries of that effort. LeBron James is second.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Pass to Price. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Cleveland again missing.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. No debate there. He got hammered.
Austin shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He misses the free throw. Cunningham's checked in for Nance. That one's no good.
The versatility of James remains so impressive. He does so many things so well.
Cunningham passes to Price. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. And Mobley throws it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Rose finds James. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Austin. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Price, the pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Price. There's the triple. LeBron with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Anthony. James, a screen on Cunningham. Back to James. And it's James inside.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
For Cleveland, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Price, the pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Austin grabs a miss.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
To the left wing. Here's Houston. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. His first foul of the game, and Cleveland making a change here.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Larry Nance, Kyrie Irving.
Austin on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And down it goes. 2 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Austin leading by 7. Here's Johnson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Cunningham outside. Levine against Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
Defenders sucked toward the middle to follow Mitchell, and he found someone outside for the bucket.
Here's Stojakovic. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And Austin leads by 7. Here's Irving. He had 16 in the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Here's Stojakovic. And that one comes up a bit short. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Mitchell misses. Austin leading by 5. Johnson inside. Check by Mitchell. Jordan with a screen on Cunningham. Levine passes to Jordan. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Not afraid at all to get physical. Jordan finds the shot. So essential for a big to be able to work through contact.
Cunningham against Smith. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Cunningham. To the paint. Mobley. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And Cleveland making a change here.
Rashard Lewis. Mark Price.
Cunningham outside. Inside. Here's Mobley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
That one's off.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
And he sinks the second.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Jordan. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 8-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham outside. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Austin leading by 8. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Irving. Here we go. From deep, Mobley. Austin grabs a miss. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Here's Johnson. He takes it in. Count it. Good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Johnson against Irving. From deep, Mobley. Doherty controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Stojakovic. Over Cunningham. Stojakovic, no good. Cavaliers trail by 8. Irving attacking. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
14.
Oh, man, the handle of Kyrie is so tight. It's so hard to get him off his line without fouling.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving is one of the most skilled guards of all time. He has shot 50, 40, 90 in a season, and we all know about his ability to finish at the rim.
Both free throws good from Irving.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Jordan with a screen on Irving. 1 second left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And so it's Austin up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm alongside Kenny Atkinson. Coach, what might you do to adjust going into the second half?
Well, first of all, shot selection's got to improve. If that doesn't improve, it's going to be a long night. But, you know, if we do get a good shot, we got to get back on defense. I think our transition defense, we're leaking too many points there.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Hey everybody, we've seen plenty of action in that first half to chat about. But first, we're taking a look at the power rankings during this late season push. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for Austin.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Austin leading by 8. On the court for Austin, we've got LeBron James. He's out there with Anthony, and it's Houston in at the shooting guard.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Outside Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. Austin grabs a miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible, and you have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. First free throw is good. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three: LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
It's tipped. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Longhorns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Drills it from deep.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
From deep. Another miss by Irving.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Irving's gotten his third basket of the night.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
Fires in the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Irving for three. And Cleveland another three.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
James against Mobley. Out to Anthony. Back to James. Clock is at 3. Can he keep it going? And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Doherty's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving, the pass to Mitchell. And there's a 3-second violation. And the league's best since the All-Star break in steals. The Cavaliers second.
As the season goes on, their defenders have only gotten more confidence, eagerly attacking the ball handlers and being as disruptive as possible.
And it's Rose. Wow! Just wow!
Oh, my goodness.
Showing absolutely no mercy. Wow.
Look at his teammates. They're loving it. They're letting him know.
I can't believe he tried that in game.
Here's Doherty. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Austin leading by 8. James drives the lane.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Checked in for Austin. Smith comes in for LeBron.
Checking in for the away team. DeAndre Jordan, Josh Smith.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Back to Irving. Cleveland working the ball around now. There's a screen. Here's Cunningham. Mobley passes to Doherty. 5 on the clock. Mobley, a screen on Anthony. Here's Cunningham. And another miss by Cleveland.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Austin shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. Nance, he's checked in for Cleveland. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 14. To halt the run. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anthony. Nice D from Nance. Cleveland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. The 3 from Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. Austin leading by 14. Here's Rose. Great D that time from Irving. Cunningham outside. Pass to Irving. Nance outside. Now Mitchell fires from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Austin?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation and he'll find a shot no matter what.
And he makes all 3.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Austin leading by 11. Here's Rose. Out to Anthony. Pass to Smith. Back to Anthony. Jordan with a screen on Nance. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the 2-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's the pick. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Pass to Nance. From deep, Mitchell. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams changing it up here.
Your only tag powerhouse dance team. Let them hear it.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Now Irving. He's got 12. To the middle. Here's Ilgauskas, and that one is hammered home.
Well, as a defender, it's hard to overcome a height disadvantage when you're that close to the basket.
Here's Houston. And they recover it. Smith passes to Houston. Offline with a three.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Lewis is checked in. Austin leading by 11. Here's Johnson. He's off on the layup. Well, the Cavaliers shooting only 42%. Pass to Lewis. Cleveland working the ball around now. The three from Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Here's Stojakovic. Money from the wing. And Austin leads by 10.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Here's Price. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. A nice shot by Mitchell.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Ilgauskas. He's got 7. They swipe it. And they're pushing it up. Here's Smith. Finished off the break. And now it's a 12-point Austin lead.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
And so it's Austin now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Darius Garland, Mobley out there with Cunningham. And it's Price in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. That's good on the jumper.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Stojakovic. And another 3 for Austin.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Fires it. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Out left to the wing. Here's Houston. And another 3 for Austin.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And we've come to expect this kind of vision out of Garland.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Unloads. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And Austin leads by 14.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Garland with the ball. Second shot opportunity. And rejected. And they're on the break. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Hits the trifecta. Price has got 5 points now this quarter.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
That one's good by Stojakovic.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Stojakovic grabs the board. Austin leading by 18. Pass to Houston. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Smith finds Johnson. Here's Stojakovic. The three. Mobley grabs the board. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. That one falls.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. From the arc. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Here's Price. Launches it. Austin grabs a miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
James passes to Jordan. Now here's Rose. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Doherty. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
And James has got the ball here for Austin. Here's Houston. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. And Cleveland has possession. And here is Irving. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Larry Nance.
Not much the defense could do there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute bull down low.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from James. It's both from the stripe.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Cunningham. On the wing, Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post. Mitchell's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Irving for 3. Austin grabs a miss.
2 minutes.
James deciding where to go with it. Good.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
And we've got a line change for Cleveland. And that one misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Nance, the pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Time now to present our player of the game, LeBron James.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. They're leading by 24. A minute 42 left in the fourth. No good on the quick 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Price. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Austin leading by 22.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Longhorns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this team is something else. 64 wins. These guys have had quite the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Garland, the pass to Ilgauskas. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
And the basket is good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Second, first team foul.
He's off on the first.
Ilgauskas taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Here's Rose. Out to Anthony. Levine passes to Anthony. Jordan with a screen on Cunningham. For 3, Anthony. They get it again. Here's Jordan. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Number 43, Brad Doherty.
James inside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. So we see Austin getting the win here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.